what is this thing you need to tell me about?
Are we recording?
God damn it. I was wanting to fucking... I was wanting it to be like a natural, like, you're sitting there fucking telling me whatever the fuck, and then I just pop in with the, anyway.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Be like,
Okay,
no,
so
fuck it. What was that
no, no,
shit?
no, no.
What was that shit I just read that I was like, man, I'm gonna say that as I hit record, so that way it's like the most unhinged. Uh, fuck.
So
No, I ain't got it. What? I didn't like it.
so 3 hours ago now, 3 hours ago of me reading this,
Uh oh.
bit of a lengthy thing here.
Oh, sweet God.
Beartooth frontman Caleb Shomo has come out as a proudly gay man, announcing the news in a personal statement shared on social media. Shomo said he felt compelled to speak openly after recent speculation, writing, "This is something I've been unpacking and reckoning with for quite some time now." He also reflected on years of struggling with identity, mental health, and self acceptance, adding, "I will do what makes me happy at the deepest level and what is the most honest depiction of who I am." The announcement follows mixed reactions to Beartooth's recent signal,
Singles.
re- recent single "Free," which featured Shomo embracing a more expressive visual style. Some musicians mocked the video, while others, including David Draymond of Disturbed, praised Shomo's authenticity and compared him to icons like Bowie and Mercury. Beartooth recently released "Pure Ecstasy," the title track from their upcoming album, out August 28th. Fuck me. Uh, so yeah,
I don't care for David Draymond's
Caleb Shomo.
opinions.
Okay, this. I know why you're saying that, and that don't matter.
That's just a
I know why.
sidebar. Anyway, it's because he's gay. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Um,
I should have committed to that joke, but no, I couldn't. No.
it's funny because
You were thinking that, weren't you?
I was thinking it when
Ha!
when no 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 when Free came out, I seen the video. I was like,
It's a
hmm.
little fruity. He
He's
was a baby.
he's moving kind of zesty there.
I
Which
mean, fucking cool. Don't.
yeah,
I don't.
yeah, as long as he's happy, I think everyone should be happy with themselves and be the
I,
version of themselves they want to be. Good on
you,
him.
you ready for
I
my
wish he
take?
could. I wish he could have came out sooner. I wish he would have felt more comfortable coming
Yeah.
out sooner than waiting all this time. But fuck it, we're here.
He had to wait for the statutes of limitations of him being an attack to wear off first. Because
Damn.
Christian crapcore band, and then to be fair though, there was a lot of fucking Christian bands who were out there fucking kids and dudes anyway, like Newsboys. Fuck them.
Being gay is not as bad as pedophilia, no matter what the current state of the government tries to tell you, boys and girls.
Oh yeah, yeah. You be gay. I mean, hold because as a Christian, gay is not God's way. But we're not gonna discuss Christianity here. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, hey, you know what? You're gay. Fuck you. You know, because that's stupid. However, whenever
All
you
I'm gonna
look at
say,
me and say, hey, I want to fuck a kid, fuck you.
all I'm gonna say is,
And then throw your hands up because we're boxing straight off.
I'm saying this as a joke. This is not actually how I feel, but I seen a buddy of mine share it on Facebook, and I thought it was funny. He, what was it he said, or what was it it said? It said homosexuality didn't make it in the Ten Commandments, so God wasn't that pressed about it as y'all make him sound, or some shit like that. I always thought that shit was funny. But anywho,
That's crazy work. I'm not. We're not discussing religion here because I don't. One, I'm not well versed enough, and two, we don't have the time.
uh,
Anyway, what we do have time for today, Ryan, is to talk about all of Starset's albums.
felt like we've been here before.
Deja vu. I have been in this place before. Yeah, because somebody fucked up the audio. I'm not gonna name names, but
All I'm gonna say is there's only two of us here, and it wasn't me. That's all I'm saying.
yeah. There was a part where these headphones were like buzzing really really badly, and it was driving me up the fucking wall. So I changed out to like Bluetooth, cut all the audio. I got all my audio. Ryan's audio though, nothing. So it was basically like just me looking at my wall, going, "Yeah, I like that album too."
Man was having a conversation with the wall about Starset.
I will. Fucking Starset. I fucking love Starset, bro. I've loved them ever since I found them. This is one of my top bands. This is my go-to band. It has been for like such a long time. This band This band Sleep Token. We've discussed other bands that we talked about maybe doing a rank and review on as well. Uh, Funny enough, I'm actually gonna try and find the clip and edit it into this one of where we were like, hey, what if we did Starset next after this one? It's
I
Starset. That's another one that you and I should probably do because you and I both fucking love Starset.
God, I gotta listen to that last album. God, if you fuck with me,
Well, no, fuck, I'd have to listen to the album.
Blow all this shit over right now.
Blow this shit to smithereens.
God.
To smithereens, you say? No, for me it'd be the album before had like Dreamcatcher and Icarus. That one I checked out on. It's got bangers.
Wait,
It's got great fucking bangers on it. But
that's the album you checked out on?
It's cute. It's like a come full circle. I don't know why I did a heart instead of a. I can't do a circle apparently. Anyway, so Starset, they've got 5 albums, all of them ranging around the hour mark. Ryan's got a joke. I'm not gonna let him have it. And I wrote a funny joke at the on my notes, which is Starset walked so Sleep Token could run. As far as like the conceptuality of everything, and then also like a lot of lyricism that Dustin does throughout the entire discography is just like, ooh, I know he's not drawing a fucking circle in this goddamn notebook. Fuck you. That's an oval. That's a fucking oval anyway, you imbecile. That's a guy. Turn it vertically. It's a fucking egg, jackass. Anyway, band came out in about what 2014. They dropped Transmissions and have dropped an album about every 2 years, give or take. What the fuck is that? I couldn't see it. I don't even want to know. But each album is, in my opinion, an S tier album. Except for one of them, we'll discuss it.
Damn it.
In fact, if you want to, we'll go ahead and start discussing it, and we'll start off with the 5th on the ranking, Silos. That was our lowest ranked album, my lowest ranked album. Yeah, might as well say our, because I think I've also got a clip where we were just like, I gotta find the picture. I'm gonna post it or I'm gonna edit it in the fucking. Who is it? Cyclops and
Ryu.
Yeah, fucking dapping each other up.
I swear, bro. That album is.
And here recently, I also had another revelation. Head Over Heels, which is like the soft ballady song on the album. It's a fucking cover. It's a fucking cover, and it pissed me off whenever I found out about it.
Not to be confused with Alana Morissette's Heel Over Head. This is a cover by.
It's Tears for Fears, I think.
Tears for Fears, or Fear for Tears. Some.
Hold on, I'm looking. Just a
80s mess.
Tears for Fears,
Yeah.
Back in '85, Tears for Fears, Head Over Heels. Same exact lyrics, same exact progression.
Back
Obviously,
in
it is a
that,
cover. Pissed me off
back
because I was in the middle of a shit ass thrift store with my wife. You know, already just like I didn't fucking want to be at that thrift store too long or much longer. And then I heard that and I said, "Cool, I want to go home now. I don't even want to fucking be here."
that man heard a Starset song, got excited, and was like, "Wait a minute,
Wait
who
a
are
minute.
you?" And hit
Um,
the pad.
I will.
Who are you people?
They took the Sleep Token route on this album and released half of the album as singles, but they didn't do it as flawlessly because a lot of the songs did end up falling flat and feeling very
And hot
forgettable.
take, all the Sleep Token singles were good.
Could have just left that. All of Sleep Token was good, and it's like, but Brave New World was the first single, and it came just after Waiting. Was it Waiting on the Sky to Change? That had Breaking Benjamin and who was it, Judge and Judy or something like that. I forget who the other feature was.
Which honestly was a crazy,
Fucking
out of nowhere,
insane. It dropped
ghost
out of
rock.
nowhere. It was perfect. Great.
Crazy.
Honestly, one of their best songs in their discography. Hey Ryan, by the way, speaking of them dropping singles, do you remember their most recent single?
We Are Empire.
Okay, so you do.
Yeah, I honestly, I was just listening to it like the other day.
It's not awful. I just eh.
It yeah. Waiting on the Sky.
Yeah, Waiting on the Sky to Change was a
Yeah, change. My fault. I said drop. Damn.
potato tomato. There's a change. Just one's more terrifying. But then the official track listing starts, or like the singles start getting released for the album. And you get Brave New World, which that one that's probably peak off of this album. That's one of the few points where it was like this is up there. And you get him doing like Ryan tried to mimic the distorted growl thing that he does throughout this entire album, which was honestly kind of interesting
I
because
like it.
yeah, like that was one of the more interesting parts of this album. Um, is just whenever he would do that, and you would get it in about like what two or three different fucking songs, and then until you get to the last song on the album, you don't get like one of the last songs on the album. You don't get much of it. It's just bland throughout. Um, but like, so the album actually releases with Degenerate though, which during the not during like the second voice, he kind of hits it, and he'll hit it at the end of the chorus, which is like, can we bend until we break? Degenerate. And the electronics on that song fucking soar on that. That like that fucking I don't know how to describe the sound. Sounds like a fucking chainsaw, kind of just like revving the do do do. You know,
Yeah.
it
I'll
it
say it.
it
What you're talking.
yeah. Like it hits like that where it's just like damn. Like that song Brave New World, those are the top songs on this album. And then the rest you could just fucking forget about it because the rest of it is just the 2 minute long interludes that are usually about a minute ish on the end of all their other songs. You get their own song, but they're 2 minutes and they're just it doesn't progress a story, it doesn't progress anything, it's just there. Like they felt obligated to have it because they've had it in every other fucking album, and it just doesn't. This album doesn't hit.
Oh,
It's
half the songs were released as singles, and of those, only two of them were good, in my opinion. And that was Brave New World and Degenerate.
I I,
And
re-
honestly,
I recently went.
honestly, you could just leave it there. To be honest, like in my opinion, you could just leave
Yeah,
it there.
like Ad Astra's okay. Let me get the track listing up right
I don't even
quick.
remember. I don't even remember I had Astra, bro. I tell you one thing.
What's that?
On my Spotify, I don't know if you can see. I have the entire, every Starset album. Even We Are Empire and Waiting on the World. Of that album, I have Degenerate and Brave New World right there at the top. I don't know if you can really tell.
What was your opinion of Toxic? You didn't like it?
Nah, I didn't.
Uh, it
I
uh,
didn't.
yeah.
I didn't.
So yeah, like so it starts off with Praisins, which is meh. Degenerate, which was good. Silos, which it hits, but it doesn't hit at the same in the same breath. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it fucks, but also as soon as it's over, it's like cool. All right, I guess whatever. Like it doesn't stick
Go on
with
to the
you.
next fucking thing.
Yeah. Rise of the Messenger, which is another fucking transition part. Dark Things. Dark Things was an interesting song. I kind of like it. If I turn my
Yeah.
brain off, it's fine. Shattered Dreams, I couldn't fucking tell you shit about it. Then you get Temple of Milton, which is another transition, to Brave New World, which, by the way that they label this fucking album is lowercase, which is all your transition, and every other song is all caps. Except. No, never mind, yeah. I thought Ad Astra was a
I just thought
normal.
it was. I just thought it was Brave New World. Hold on. Back.
I don't want to know what he's about to do.
Wait.
I don't have it. I don't have the patience to know what he's about to do. I don't have the brain power. I just I don't know. Um but yeah, it's like I'm gonna continue on. He can do whatever the fuck he's about to do. All the normal songs are like all caps, and then your transitions are just like lowercase, and it was just like obviously you could tell there's the difference, so you don't have to worry about what song is what. Um, then you get to songs like Dystopia, Head Over Heels, which we discussed. Head Over Heels is a fucking cover. Fuck that. Sway is.
I would like to interject.
Head Over Heels is not a bad song. However, putting it as
Nothing
a
wrong.
single on your full. When you release it as a single for your full release album, fuck you. I'm looking at you, of Mice and Men, all those years ago, who released Money by Pink Floyd as a standalone single for your album. Fuck you.
I don't remember that, but all right.
Oh, it
There's
was a
not.
shit album anyway, so fucking. Yeah.
And also, there's nothing wrong with doing covers of
No,
songs.
no.
Do it all
But
the
don't
time.
release it as a single. Don't say, hey, I'm selling you this album on this. And it's a fucking cover. Then I'm just look at you. Like, once I realize it's a fucking cover, fuck you. Fuck the whole
Can we
album.
just can we just talk about how hard it would have been if Brave New World by Starset would have been featured in the marketing for Captain America Brave New World?
That would have went dummy.
I don't know, seeing them about Brave New World and that shit just
You were
clicked.
just like, Marvel.
By the way, product placement, I guess.
God damn it. I gotta put a black screen over that now. Thanks, jackass. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that.
We're gonna get,
That's too
we're gonna
much
get a
effort.
cease, we're gonna get a cease and desist by Disney.
I swear to fuck, if I ever get a cease and desist from Disney because of your ass, you're.
Oh, you ain't gonna be able to tell me. You ain't gonna be able to tell me shit. As far as I'm concerned, we made it. You ain't gonna be able to tell me shit.
We made it. Two, I'm boxing your ass because god damn it.
You ain't gonna be able to tell me shit.
Oh man. Anyway,
Like,
Silos is a fucking album. It exists.
yeah,
I don't have
it,
high anything on
it's
it anymore.
it's like the Rise of Skywalker of the Starset discography. It exists. His album is there.
I never thought of it like that. That's wild.
It
Um,
exists. It's there.
shit. Well, that's all I got on Silos. You got anything else?
Nah. Out of a whole album, only two songs are enjoyable. In my opinion, everybody's different. In my opinion,
Yeah.
so
The problem I had with this album was the fact that there was no through line, and that's always gonna take a hit on your album whenever I'm just like, man, you know, like most albums that are like top tier albums are gonna have a good through line, especially with Starset. All of them have a good through line. You'll see it in all their albums. This one, it just feels like a collection of singles, and then they threw the transitions in to try and make you think it had a through line, when in reality, it's just. And it's all. I think it's their longest album too.
I think it is only because of the transitional bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah. Great. Great album. I love Starset, I do, but that album, I just.
I mean,
And also because we talked about it last time, where I was like, man, I fucking hate Horizons, and then we started talking about Horizons, and I said, oh fuck, do I actually hate Horizons?
every
Every band's gonna.
every great band's gonna have like that one bad album, like for
Christ's sake, Rise
you know.
Against just had theirs with whatever the fuck the name of it was. I just know of one single, and it was Nod, and it was not that good. And then I listened to the rest of it, and I remember listening to it on the way from the beach, and I was just like, wow, this is songs, this is music. They are definitely
Unless,
playing their instruments, and he is definitely saying words.
yeah, I mean, I guess it was just Starset's time, bro.
Yeah. Nobody can be perfect. Nobody can have a fucking perfect batting average. They did for a while, but
Got that sleep token.
anyway, so on to number 4, which honestly,
You want me to read mine first, or you read yours first?
I'll that'll work. Which my 4, 3, and 2, you can fucking put in any order, and it's like, yeah, because they're all like right there with each other, you know. So it's not necessarily like oh, this album's so much better than this album. It's literally just well, fuck. Which album do I want to talk about first? Anyway, what's your 4?
My 4, and I don't necessarily agree with the whole 1, 2, 3, 4 could be interchanged. At least not for me.
No, my
My
2, 3, and 4. My number 1 is number 1.
Oh, okay, 2, 3, 4. Okay, my bad,
Yeah, my number 1's my number 1. That one, whew, that one's way above.
Number 4 for me is Divisions. It my buddy Jeremy, me and him were talking about it, the day that we actually filmed this the first time, or did this the first time. And he pointed out that Divisions was hard carried by Manifest and Trials, which I have a hard time disagreeing with. I did add Echo to that. I think Echo is a really good song.
I want to box him because fuck him. This is my fucking my number 3, man. Fuck. And what's crazy is because we're ignoring Diving Bell, we're ignoring Other Worlds Than These, we're ignoring
And it's crazy because it's like
we're ignoring Where the Skies End.
Hold. So I'm diving. Okay, so like you said, Diving Bell, Perfect Machine, all that. Like, they're
Diving Bell is the second best closer that this band has ever put out.
They're good songs. They're catchy songs. Like I can hear them in my head, but like they're not.
They're not that top tier song that you're used to.
They're not the first songs that I think of.
They're not him.
Yeah, I guess that would be the best way that I can describe it. They're not.
They're good songs, but they're not great songs in your opinion.
They're not what I think of whenever I think of Starset.
Like I said, this is my number 3. So I remember listening to this almost every day while we were working, and I was like unloading trucks at Walmart because it was just, I thought it was that good of a fucking album. And
oh yeah, no, it's still a great
album. yeah, we're like, I know you're just not saying like, oh, it's a fucking trash ass album, fuck this album, like we were with Silos 2 seconds ago.
Yeah,
um, One thing I do like the fact of is the story for this album. Like you can, as I said, you can kind of see that through line all the way through, and it's a very dystopian nightmare. Like,
hey, bro, you're kind of like breaking out, going out.
it's raining fucking piss hard out here, so um,
The hell's that got to do with anything?
my internet's probably about to shit itself or something. I don't know. Anyway,
Damn it. It just wasn't meant to be for this episode.
no, I swear to God. But
It just
anyway,
wasn't-
so one of my notes for this album is all caps manifest fucks. Very true. Manifest. And also the fact that I felt at the time I was like writing these notes, I was like, man, this album does feel like it's an improvement upon the other two. And the transitions are progressing that story of the album, the dystopian nightmare, like perfectly. Um, and it just feels like everybody has progressed in skill so much. Um, and for a couple of the albums, like there's certain things that like all I can think of while listening to them is these things, and this one was Ready Player One and Mirror's Edge. Like that's what I can compare this album to as far as like a
That's fair.
vibe.
That's
Um,
fair.
Other worlds than these, I honestly feel like deserved Radio Octane.
Mirror's Edge is a
It's
goated
great.
pull.
It's a great pull. Like that's all I
Goated
can
pull.
fucking think of. Other worlds than these though, I wish got like radio play and like would have fucking. I feel like it would have skyrocketed this fucking band. Um, let's see. Telekinetic has that perfect fucking punch, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Um, Echo hits. Where the Skies End hits. Trials is okay. I think you said Trials carries, or did you say?
Yeah. Yeah. Manifest, Trials, and Echo.
I disagree with you on Trials, but I'll meet you in the middle and I'll say Telekinetic. Telekinetic is a hard carry on this album. Other Worlds and These is a hard carry on this album. Manifest is a hard carry on this album. Diving Bell is the second best closer out of their entire discography. I think I said that earlier. Um, Only to be toppled by another that we'll discuss way later. Um, Diving, I love, I love the actual outro of it, which is you'll have it's like the little child's voice where it goes like, "Wake me when the new day comes. Together we will ride the sun. The future is an empty gun. We ride onto them one by one." And then it comes in with like it feels like a crowd around this kid, just kind of like
Yeah.
mindlessly wandering, saying the same fucking thing. Um, just fucking the chorus, the way he hits those notes. Um, like I wish I had half the fucking skill he does so I could actually try and mimic it. But this wasn't in my plans. Abandoned ship and head. Oh god, I was getting echo. Abandoned ship and heading for the sand. Oh, the albatross crash lands. I've got a sinking feeling that I never can go home. And if I stare into the abyss, will it stare into me? Like being repeated while also you get the background home being sang. And it's just
Right.
like it's like a simple little electronic beat, like electronic notes and stuff. Like this could have been like played on pop radio or something. Like in the fucking sad fucking pop radio stations would have fucking ate that song up. That's just me. Great fucking album.
Yeah.
Great fucking album. Great album. Not their best, but it's up there. I think that's my number 3.
That's your number 3?
That's my number 3. Your number 4 is my number 3.
So I would read. Okay, so my number three then is Horizons.
It's my number two.
The what?
It's my number two. After I spent so much time bashing this fucking album and going, fuck this album, I hate this fucking album. We tried recording last time and I had a mental break where I was like, oh my god, is my entire list a sham? Is this actually like one of my top albums? Because I think I had it at like number four. Because Silos was not moving. Silos did not budge at all. But like my four, three, two, and hell, I think my number one as well. Like all those just like got fucking jumbled up and moved around. And it's just such a fucked up mess now. Like my notes, I'm
Like,
over here scrolling through like which one is which album.
like gun to my head, move Silos from last place or die. Shoot me twice. Better yet, just empty the whole clip in my shit. Blow my shit smooth off. Blow my shit off so bad that you have to have a closed casket. Silos is dead last and it's never moving. I'll say what I
Oh
say.
fuck! I was trying to I was trying to swallow my drink. I couldn't stop laughing. Fuck. So
Blow my
we're
shit off.
to smithereens, you say?
Oh,
So Horizons. Let's just move on to that. My number two album. After heated debate with myself because I was so sure that I fucking hated this album because the way I judge if I like an album or not is how often I'm checking that queue. And for about like a span of two or three songs, I'm sitting here checking the queue and looking at how much longer is on that bar at the bottom of the song saying, please, please, please finish so I can listen to something else. Um, which isn't to say like this is a terrible album. Um, Sorry, I never read the note about what the story of the album's supposed to be. Uh,
right.
it, it's actually Divisions 2 Electric Boogaloo. I think I made that joke. Did I write that joke down?
I didn't remember you saying that. I didn't remember you saying that though.
Divisions 2 Electric Boogaloo. It literally continues the story of Divisions, um, telling the story of the cybernetic implant known as BMI and its effects on the people of a divided America, now known as the New East and New West. Interesting.
That sounds like some shit out of a Homefront game.
Um, I did not put anything to compare this album to, like as far as other media, but Homefront's a good one. That's a interesting pull. Never thought of that one. I mean, it's not like a civil war or anything, but you know, whatevs. Um, it it has great songs
Well,
on this album, but
just
like,
the idea of the whole like New East, New West, like just
yeah,
shit separated like that. That sounds like
I got you.
something that would be in like Homefront.
Yeah. Um, the flow of this album gets a little spotty halfway through, and the through line is hard to follow. As I said, I didn't even know the fucking story of this album. Um, and it was hard to. I'm hard pressed to like really figure out what it was about until I just read that. Um,
Right.
However, the songs hit. The transitions are a little mid on some of
That
them, but like the songs hit. It opens up with the breach, and like that one, that I find myself singing that shit all the time still. Um, otherworldly, otherworldly is a good one. Icarus, fucking, it soars. It's so good. That chorus on Icarus.
I see what you did there.
Uh, Earthrise hits. Leaving this world behind hits. I'm trying to remember because I haven't listened to this album like recently, like since the last time we recorded. So I'm like having to remember. The Evolution hits. Annihilated Love kind of starts stumbling. Alchemy kind of starts stumbling. Like they still hit, but they're like, and then you get Disappear, and it's just like it's a hard pump the brakes, and you're like, this is where I really start checking the queue, going, how much longer? You know, Endless Endeavor is a song, and then you go straight into Symbiotic, and it's just like this pop rock
S
kind
tier,
of
S tier song, and I
it
won't
bops
name
it
different.
like you can't just you
No,
bop with it the whole fucking time. Dreamcatcher hits, Tunnel Vision. I'm trying to remember how that one sounds because it follows right there with Infected, and Infected is a I'm iffy on it. It's not awful. It's not great. This is where you start getting that silos effect of just it
okay.
exists, you know? And then something wicked. Um I for the life of me for the life of me I can never remember how something wicked goes. I know it's a good
Remember,
song.
I know it's a good song. I know I liked it.
It's not awful. I'm just like I'm even reading the lyrics and I'm just like, oh, I remember how it ends now. Oh fuck, because it's like the bridge where it like starts picking up and it's like out of myself. I can feel it crawling. How can I tell if this is the ending? And it's like he's almost screaming it, and then uh, how can I fix what there is no mending? How can I tell if I am not well? I've lost myself. I've come undone, and he kind of um he screams that part and then he just like goes back to singing and all of the horses and all of the men won't put it back in place or bury it where it had been. When all the forces have been overrun, you'll whisper serpent tongue, what you fear you have become. And he's like does that weird like growl. Like this is where like you can kind of start seeing where he's starting to get that tactic of that deep ass growl that they start using in silos a lot more. And then he just whispers something wicked this way comes. I remember now. I remember. I fuck with something wicked. I just fucking forget it. If that makes sense.
Fuck.
Um the electronic elements on this album are standout.
Oh yeah, 110%. I would
Um
probably like to think about this album.
uh but yeah, the high damn. The lows on this album are still like so much fucking better than Stylos. So um let's see, what is it? I'm like double checking a lot of my notes because I think I've said pretty much a lot of. Oh, you would think the way that I actually fuck with most of these songs would be like my number two or my number one. But it this album feels like it's a lot of B sides.
Yeah,
They're
but good
still
piece.
great. They're still fucking good because it's Starset, but like B sides. And then Silos is C sides and D sides. I'm sorry. I'm taking too many.
Seaside,
I'm taking too many jabs at fucking Silos. I need to stop. It's not that bad.
Seaside,
It's not.
crazy work.
It's not that bad. But the highs they are fucking high. The lows are abysmal, and de-evolution still hits. That was that last note. I think that's all I've really got on that. You got anything to add?
Huh, that's it.
I'm,
That covers it.
I'm pretty much like talking for us because it's just like we're both just like these are great fucking albums.
Yeah, I mean, like,
So on
we pretty
to
much have the same opinion.
yeah, it's like huh.
All right, El Numero
No
Uno.
no 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 dos
Yeah, El Numero Dos. My fault. I'm so used to saying El Numero Uno.
attaboy
El Numero
dos
Dos,
dos.
which would be. No, let me stop. Transmissions for me. Their first album, debut album. Does everything that a debut album should do for a
It
band.
does. It does. It's my number four for me, and that's only because Divisions and Horizons exist. Um, but like I said, two, three, and four, you can fucking put them anywhere.
It has it
It
has sci-fi elements. It has your rock elements.
um,
Uh,
th-
it's just
this album has like a special place in my heart because I found it whenever I was poor, and did not have Spotify Premium. So I got an ad where it was Dustin. He just pops in. He says, "Hi, I'm Dustin Bates. I'm the vocalist for Starset. Come listen to our new song." And they were playing Carnivore in the background. I said, "Damn, that sounds cool." Pressed the fucking play on the album. Like, I was just like hooked because everything just like worked. The transitions, just everything. Like they stated they were cinematic rock, and this album proved it because it felt like watching a movie.
Cinematic rock at that.
Hmm?
That's better. Sci-fi cinematic rock at that. That's
Yeah,
even better in my opinion.
yeah. Um, Dustin's few screams on this album were like perfectly crispy. Like it added so much. Like Down with the Fallen, you get the breakdown where he's like, "I will not break, I will not fall, I will not bury it. This is war," and it's just like that "This is war" scream was just like, mm. And then you get it in Rise and Fall at the end where he just keeps on screaming Rise and Fall over like the fucking stank ass fucking riff. Um, this one is where whenever was writing my notes because I was going album by album, I wrote that this one felt like Destiny One. And if you know how much I loved Destiny,
That's that's
especially way back in the day, this felt like Destiny One.
yeah.
Especially like not just like, oh, this is how Destiny feels, but like a specifically the Crota's End raid. This is that album is that raid where the atmosphere for it is so fucking good. Um, and it like just feels like there's so much improvement that can come from it if they do everything right. And good God Almighty, they did everything right because we've got four other albums, three albums, four other albums that follow and perfect their mold. Um, Dark on Me was a slept on ballad. Um,
You know what's funny? I was gonna say the same thing about Let It Die.
oh, Let It Die fucks, bro. Let It Die is that bitch on this album. I ain't gonna lie. That one, that song lives rent free in my head sometimes. But the transitioning and the outros on a lot of the songs last a little too long, and it kind of feels like it fucks with the flow a little bit. But also with that, it's still the charm of the album. So like, you can't get mad at it and be like, "Man, fuck this," because what are you gonna do about it?
Right.
You're gonna listen to another album? No, you're gonna keep listening to Starset because they're fucking peak. Um,
Fair. Fair.
let's see. Do do do. Carnivore hits. Carnivore still carries. Carnivore is still better than a lot of the. Honestly, this whole album is a whole hell of a lot better than albums we are receiving from current bands. Hot take. Hot take. I want you to argue with me on that one, though. I want you to look at me and tell me I'm wrong.
I don't know. That's kind of a
There's a lot of bands where yes, they do have fucking great albums that are coming out now. I'm not saying like this is so much better than everything that's ever came out afterwards. No, good
no, no, no.
God, no.
I was sitting there thinking, like, damn, like, what would I put? I mean, obviously, the heavy hitters don't count, like Day Seeker, Sleep Token, Bad
Oh God,
Omens.
no, no, no. Yeah, those ain't getting touched. But like, there's been a couple albums that have came out this year, and I'm just like, wow, this is okay. It's an album. I'm trying to think of one now because Gloom in the Corner. They came out with an album this year. We talked about it. It came out the day we recorded the Sleep Token album ranking.
That's crazy because I don't remember. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
It's an album. There were
Yeah.
look, there was some heat on that album, but couldn't tell you about it. Couldn't tell you shit about it. But
Oh, that's thunder. I was like, what the fuck?
yeah, this album really good. It's top tier listen. If anybody ever asks me like, hey, where should I start with listening to Starset? Usually I send them to this one straight off. Just go through their whole discography. Start with album
That's
one.
I immediately send them to Vessels.
That's a great transition. If you want to go ahead and go straight into our number one.
I immediately send them into Vessels. Like if they're like, hey, what's a good star set, or what was a good point to listen to star set? Well, there you go, buddy.
Um, well, you want to go ahead and transition into our both number one?
I mean,
Let's go with it, because Vessels is our number one album.
Eleanor,
My very
right?
first note for Vessels is Homelander's "It was perfect, down to the last minute detail."
Minute details.
Perfect.
All right. Where do you,
It.
I mean, satellite frequency. Die for you. Uh,
Hold on, let me pull up the discography. I'll tell you where it takes a lull. You
monster.
ready? You ready? You ready to find out where it takes a fucking lull? When it
Whoa.
fucking ends. This album, straight heat, banger after banger.
I'm telling you. And you were talking about the best closer.
Everglow is the greatest fucking
Everglow.
closer. Everglow is that bitch. That 20-second scream into the like
Harmonizing.
harmonizing at the end. It's just like ah, and it
I'm,
like because also you get like a little ballet thing in the bridge where it's like like I think of ballet whenever I hear it for some reason. You know the dun 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 dun, dun like on the
yeah,
piano. You get
yeah.
that, and then you get the come I'll show every ghost in me take my pain into you. But like it's like you can tell he's fucking with the auto tune knob the whole time, and he's like it's or like it feels like his voice travels between each ear on that part. Like I don't know how to describe it, you know.
Yeah.
And then it just straight punches you in the face with him screaming, and then hitting that again over like the fucking stank ass breakdown, you know. Such a good fucking album. So nice they had to do that album twice and re-release Bringing It Down as a 2.0, which fucked harder than the original did somehow.
Mhm.
Like,
And it also gave us acoustic versions of Die for You, Telepathic, Starlight, Ricochet, and Satellite. By the way, Ricochet, oh my.
Ricochet on its own fucks. I haven't listened to the acoustic version, or at least I don't remember listening to it. I'm gonna have to check it out. Um, Ricochet fucks. Ricochet is that bitch. Um, Back to the Earth. I love Back to the Earth because it does that. It has that fall, as the lyrics say, falling back to the earth. It has that feeling on the outro, like leading up to the fucking breakdown. At the end where it like kind of gets heavy for a second. I don't know why I tried to scratch my head through my hat, like through my hat. Um,
Wow.
it just like it's that I
Random Ollie surprise.
huh?
Said random photobomb by Ollie.
Oh shit. Let's see. Satellite fucking hits. It's such a great opener. Frequency, frequency is that stank ass bitch. I love it. She hits. That one hits. Die for You fucking hits. Like I'm just gonna read through the whole track listing and just say it hits because it fucking hits. This album is that bitch.
Album is no skips whatsoever.
God no, it's so fucking perfect. Monster was such a great single whenever it came out. Like that was the lead off single for this album. And I was like, this is gonna be pretty good. This is gonna be a decent album, I think. And then you get the rest of them, and you're like, oh, it's a great album. I made sure I got the Carolina Rebellion the year that they were there, after this album dropped early, just so I could fucking catch a monochrome of these songs. Um,
I think it was.
Frequency. I think I've shown you the video where like it gets to the fucking breakdown and it's just like an insane fucking Like everything just goes off. They've got like fucking smoke going off. He fucking
I think
just fucking hits that fucking scream on it. It's just
I think it was after this album Vessels came out. I had the chance to go see him. I've told you this before,
yeah,
but I had the chance to go see him. Like I only
heartbreaking.
knew at that point. I think I only knew
You knew like
uh,
what, two songs or something, right?
like yeah, I knew Carnivore, My Demons, and it was one off their first album, Monster. It's three songs. I ain't gonna go see a band, and I just know three songs.
Fair enough.
Um, and then fast forward,
Here we are now, kicking ourselves in the
later,
ass because we
I was
don't
about
go
to
to
say, and fast
bands.
forward like 2 or 3 years later, I meet you, and here we are reviewing their whole entire discography. So
So fucking funny. Um, great fucking band. Great fucking album. This album is perfect. Um,
you want to know how they were described to me, by the way? The person that I was supposed to go see them with?
hold that for a moment. Fucking perfect album. Can't wait to cut that out. Cut out that fucking 4 minutes of me running away like a fucking dumbass.
Me
Um,
just sitting here.
it's like,
No, so like, no, because like I was scrolling, I was like, whatever, cool. I was scrolling Facebook, and I seen God of War Thor coming 2027, and I was like, we getting a God of War, or we getting a Thor game based in the God of War universe? Because oh my god, I'm about to nut.
nut. Um,
Just a freaking statue. Damn it. Can't have
what?
shit in life.
The child is, the child is home. But I think that honestly kind of wraps it up. Where we just lead off or finish off with saying Vessels is the greatest album that's ever been created. Um,
Starset,
and
but
Starset is one of the greatest bands to have ever been formed. So if you want to read through your list, and I'll read through my list, so that way whenever I go to edit this, I will remember who had what where.
all right.
For numero cinco.
That mean? What's that mean? That mean with that black dude?
Good question. Oh,
No, but my number five, uh, Silos. My number four was Divisions. My number three was Horizons. My number two was Transmissions, and my El Numero Uno was Vessels.
and for mine, number five being Silos, number four, Transmissions, number three, Divisions, number two, Horizons, and number one, the greatest of all time, Vessels.
Our lists, our lists in the middle, are like perverse versions of each other. That shit's crazy.
So wild.
Like
So wild.
perverse versions of each other.
So wild. Anyway, we will fucking be back next time with probably doing something else, hopefully.
Tune in next time to Dragon Ball Z.
I've never watched Dragon Ball, so I couldn't.